7 contentious players who split Premier League fanbases as Mesut Ozil turns 33. In the 30 seasons of the Premier League, the division has been graced by some enigmatic and polarizing footballers who have captivated and frustrated supporters. There have also been players who are beloved by the fans of the clubs they played for, but regularly slammed by those supporting rival ones. One player who has split opinion more than most in recent seasons is former Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil, who spent 8 years in England after joining the club in 2013. In honor of Ozil turning 33 today, here are 7 of the most contentious players in Premier League history. Mesut Ozil's vision and passing at times lit up the Premier League for 8 years after he joined Arsenal from Real Madrid in 2013. The German's ability to see passes that no one else could astonished fans. However, after 58 league assists, including in a record 7 consecutive matches between September and November 2015, the love from Arsenal fans waned towards the end of his time in North London. Criticism over his work rate was followed by the World Cup winner falling out of favour under Mikel Arteta, as Ozil made his last appearance in March 2020, 10 months before he eventually left the club. Some still see Ozil as one of the league's greatest ever playmakers, but for many his star has long since faded. To most Liverpool supporters, Roberto Firmino is a key member of their side and was crucial to the club's 2018-19 Champions League win and 2019-20 league title triumph. However, he often comes in for ridicule from rival fans for his lack of goals despite being the first-choice striker in one of the league's most potent attacks. Since joining the club from Hoffenheim in 2016, the Brazilian has scored just 67 goals in 216 league appearances, with his career Premier League high being 15 in 2017-18. This has also led to some sections of the Reds fanbase to call for the club to bring in a new frontman in recent transfer windows in order to take the club to the next level. Perhaps the Premier League's most frustrating player, Paul Pogba, is often criticized on social media and by television pundits, most notably Graham Souness. Despite this, the Frenchman has the potential to produce moments of magic for Manchester United, whether it be a long-range screamer or a world-class assist. For United fans, the frustration comes from a combination of Pogba often performing better for France than for his club and his agent, Mino Raiola, regularly stoking rumours of a potential departure from Old Trafford. Unlike some on this list, Roy Keane even divided opinion among fans of his own club, with Manchester United fans loving his no-nonsense playing style but maligning his inability to keep his mouth shut. Whether it was being sent off for dissent, losing his head during matches, or criticizing his own teammates during post-match interviews, Keane was never far from controversy. His no-nonsense style has also led some fans to even dismiss his ability as a footballer and claim he would be way off the top of the Premier League if he played today. However, Keane won 7 league titles with United and has somewhat repaired his reputation among rival fans with his work as a pundit for Sky Sports and ITV. Although there is little doubt that Luis Suarez is one of the best strikers to ever play in the English top flight, with his use of the dark arts rubbing opposition fans up the wrong way. He is also often overlooked in social media debates over the question, who would you choose in their prime? 69 goals and 39 assists in 110 league appearances for Liverpool speaks for itself, with 12 of those coming in just 6 matches against Norwich City. However, Suarez's habit for diving, his 10-match ban for biting Branislav Ivanovic in 2013, and the racism storm he caused after an incident with Patrice Evra mean he is viewed less favourably outside of the red half of Merseyside. Didier Drogba is a Chelsea legend and one of the Premier League's greatest ever strikers. But to rival supporters, he is far off the level of universal greats such as Thierry Henry and Sergio Aguero, not helped by his penchant for diving. Despite twice winning the Premier League Golden Boot as well as 16 major trophies with Chelsea, Drogba only scored more than 15 league goals in a season twice while in England. His habit of scoring in cup finals and against Arsenal made him a Chelsea icon, but the rest of the league's fans are less than convinced of his legendary status. In 2 seasons with Newcastle United, Colombian striker Faustino Asprilla returned a respectable 9 goals and 17 assists in 48 Premier League appearances. For many on Tyneside, he was a hero, having scored a hat-trick against Barcelona in the Champions League, but his enjoyment of the good life in Newcastle divided some. Having joined the club with Kevin Keegan's side pushing for the title, it was hoped Asprilla would be the man to fire them to the elusive prize. However, many supporters believe that Asprilla was a key factor in the club surrendering a 12-point lead over Manchester United to finish runners-up, and some have still not forgiven the Colombian over 20 years on.